My Trisha, another one of your friends is dead, and that is a very nice diamond on your hand. Is it new? Trisha rolls up with her big smile on display, spotting lonely ladies with cash tucked away. No kids, no heirs, perfect match, what a treat. She'll be your maid, your confidant, your bestie. Helen was first, sweet old soul with the nun's dream. Left all her money for the dogs and the kitties. Trisha campaigned like a hero, so fine. Give it to the shelter, the kitties will shine. Oh, Trisha, the grifter, queen of your final breath. She'll hold your hand, pat your head, then count what's left in your bank account, your purse and your room. She's signing you up for life alert. Ka-ching, kaboom, from Helen to Beth, be the pattern so clear. She's the best friend you'll ever have. Till you disappear. She's the best friend you'll ever have. Till you disappear. Then comes Beth, be millionaire supreme. Another dear subscriber with an animal dream. But this time the script got a little bit flipped. Trisha said promise and tried to get a will. Evil Daphne is scamming, she cried to the judge while filing in court that money is mine, and it always was. One rule for Helen, another for B. Different strokes for different marks, don't you see? Oh, Tricia the grifter, queen of inheritance cash. She'll hold your hand, pat your head, then check what's left. Phone in the purse, purse from the room. She's signing you up for life alert. Ka-ching, kaboom. From Helen to Beth, be the pattern so clear. She's the best friend you'll ever have. Till you disappear. She shows the best friend you'll ever have. Till you disappear. She shows up right on time when your breathing gets thin. Takes the cell phone, the handbag, and plugs your debit card in. Dry begging donations, old news from 13, but the estate game's her true Olympic team. Grim Reaper Trisha in her finest black veil, crying real tears as she waits on the mail. Oh, Tricia the grifter, angel in disguise. She'll love you to death and then monetize. Elderly donors, they come and they go, but Trisha stays winning, don't you know? So if you're old, rich, and child free, my dears, watch out for that bestie who's always near. Tricia the grifter, long may she sniff, scheme. She's just helping the animals, y'all.
Hey everybody, I went live for a few minutes in the sun, and guess what happened? Dead. All right, okay, so I deleted that. We're going to start over because my afternoon is free. I worked this morning, and now today, this afternoon, I'm free. I don't need to do anything. I got a little bit of like paperwork, but other than that, I'm good. So I thought I would take a minute with my drama llama here. I thought I would take a minute and give my commentary on Trisha Griffith, who literally used a extended family member to bully Crescia and her mom. What do you think of that? These people are so revolting. And I don't know, maybe perhaps, just a guess, their behavior, Trisha, Megan, Lauren, and John, their behavior in terms of their ownership of JJ and Tylee, that is the kind of thing that you see from people that have severe personality disorders, not little personality disorders, real personality disorders. Because there's a lot that has to happen, like internally, to watch a crime story or a trial, and get so internalized with the information, that you then actually begin to react as if you lost your family member. And then it's not enough that you just feel this profound type of loss, but then you begin to actually insert yourself and start behaving like other people should treat you, like a family member who has suffered all this violence, all these crimes. I'm not saying they have personality disorders. I'm saying that it's a great example for what you might see with someone who does have a bad personality disorder. Here's another person that comes to mind. What about Taylor, the young woman who befriended another girl, pregnant girl? She herself had a hysterectomy. She couldn't have any kids. First, she had her tubes tied, then she got the hysterectomy, and she was so desperate to have family. Like, apparently that was sort of the damage from her childhood trauma, that she's just had desperation to be in a family. And that if she's not in a family, she doesn't know how to define who she is. She doesn't know who she is. And so that became the one overriding obsession that excused every other behavior that you and I looked at and said, that is crazy. That is crazy to believe that you are a multimillionaire and that you can go buy a property that is a multi-million-dollar property. And you're getting your boyfriend / live-in, soon-to-be husband, maybe. You're getting him to go and buy $100,000 trucks, and you buy your non-mother-in-law car that ends up getting repossessed, right? People look at that and they say, how in the world does that happen? Personality disorder, severe personality disorder. And the pathological driven need for wish fulfillment, an identity that is so disrupted and fragmented. The one thing that she feels safe or feels like would give her a sense of identity is to be in a family, to have a family. And so she perpetrates the most horrendous fraud on the boyfriend by saying, I'm pregnant. She always knew she wasn't pregnant. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe that she was delusional. She knew what she was doing, and she intentionally befriended a girl who was pregnant with a little girl, and then just cold murder that felt completely justifiable because of this intense need to be a family. So what is this intense need that you either believe that you are part of the Vallow Daybell family and the kids that were killed, and Charles and even Tammy, that those people are your family, that your connection to them is somehow so intimate that the loss of the kids was your personal loss. It's very, very odd. Now, with Trisha specifically, hers wasn't quite that same thing of, I believe I'm one of these family members. I believe that I'm a victim of one of these crimes of Lori and Chad. Hers didn't go in that direction, in my opinion. But she made it very clear over the past week. She made it very clear that she believes, or she has sycophants who are telling her that it is her right to talk about JJ and Tylee, to speak on them as if they were her children. I also found it incredibly interesting during the live that any discussion of JJ and Tylee never, or the victims of Lori and Chad, never included Charles Vallow or Tammy Daybell. And yet, weren't they also murdered? Right? They were murdered. Tammy was murdered at home with her son, strangely there as this drama played out. So why the focus, Trisha, on JJ and Tylee? Why that focus? My opinion, Trisha and Stacy, you truly are among the most vile, disgusting personalities on this true crime YouTube platform. So you're the worst. And now I wouldn't have called you the worst on the 20th or the 19th or the 18th, but I call you the worst now. And here's the reason why I call her the most vile. Okay. And this is my opinion, and I am entitled to my opinion. So don't go threatening to break my knees. You better not go after someone you don't know who their friends and family are. I don't care who your friends and family are. I literally don't care. My opinion is what you have demonstrated on the Websleuths channel, and this goes for Othram as well. What was demonstrated on that live stream was among the most disgusting behavior that I've actually seen in this whole YouTube true crime realm. Incredible. Here is specifically what caused me to arrive at my current opinion about Trisha Griffith and Websleuths is this. JJ is the biological grandson of Kay Woodcock. Kay Woodcock's son was the father of JJ. Okay? Kresh is the aunt. No, right? The aunt? Is that right? Yes. First aunt, right? Okay. These people loved this little boy, and they had agreed to raise him because his mom died, later the dad. They agreed to raise him. He was in their lives every day. He was their baby. Their baby. Jerry, you're gross. Now, I want to be very clear, you guys. I'm speaking on my own individually. In no way does Kresha or anybody else know what I'm saying right now, and I did not ask permission. This is my opinion, nothing else. My opinion. You're gross. You're a gross person. You allowed yourself to be used by this demonic cretin, Trisha Griffith. Now, you cozy with Lauren. That little video, that little interview you guys did where you're all cozied up on the sofa, and I'm telling you, you couldn't get a piece of paper in between the two of you. That was weird. I got very uncomfortable. I asked myself, would I do that? Would I do that proximity with people that were interviewing me based on a news story? No. So you not only got weird, so weird with this creepy, touchy, feely thing with Lauren Matthias. And John Matthias, what's wrong with you? Are you watching? Are you paying attention? Not only did you do that, but then you turned around when it's been made known that your sister and your niece, JJ's not your nephew. JJ was your great nephew. He wasn't your nephew, right? Crush's nephew. Crush is your direct person. They made it known that they are tired of the grift using JJ's name. Colby has made it clear that he is sick and tired of people using Tylee's name. And you, like this slimy little earthworm, not even like a cute little roly-poly, but a gross, nasty earthworm, you slithered through the dirt over to Trisha Griffith, who is her damn teeth are falling out of her head. I'm not even gonna. You went against JJ's family, your own family. You allowed yourself to be used as a tool to create more grief for your supposed sister and niece. You're gross. I know you're kind. You're nasty fella. So you have definitely found your people. Trisha Griffith, the one who is, really comfortable meeting old people who are lonely, who have a lot of money, and then she moves into their houses. She manages to rack up a couple $100,000 of their cash, and then they die. Like, it's weird. It's such a strange little thing that happens, right? You slithered through the nasty dirt into the arms of Trisha Griffith. You're gross. I'm going to call that. It's my opinion. I don't need to know anything else about you. Nothing else about you other than you're that guy in a family. You're that guy who would go against your own brother. You're that guy. You're that guy. It was such a filthy move on the part of Trisha and Stacy. It was filthy. After the biological grandmother, who was going to be the adopted mother of JJ, the biological aunt of JJ, the sister to the brother who fathered JJ, this little kid was in their life. He was there in the morning when they woke up. He was there at night getting baths when it was time to go to bed. It was Kay who was buying groceries to feed this child. That was her baby. And the decision, according to her explanation, the decision was made that given the age of Charles and Lori and the fact there were other kids in the family, that it would be a healthier environment for JJ to grow up in a younger family that was very active and had things going on and would be with him longer. One of the most admirable sacrifices I can imagine. And I agree with that decision. I think absolutely it's true. Now, if I was older and I had to take over a little kid's life, and I'm thinking, I'm probably going to be gone in 20 years. And yet that's going to be like a young adult who's now doesn't have any parent to care for them, guide them through young adulthood. I would likely make the same decision for the good of the child, right? Trisha said, I have been told by family members that this is okay. Family members have told me this is okay to grift in the name of JJ and Tylee. That she said that, right? Well, we found out who the family member was. It was the earthworm in the dirt, Lauren's old friend, some creep named Jerry. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. I think it's creepy that he would give permission to anything related to JJ. I think it's creepy. I don't know why. In my own family member or family circle, I can't even imagine. And we're close. We are a very close family. There's one person in my family that we're not close with because he's kind of, him and his wife are kind of snaky too. But other than that, very close family. I cannot imagine my little brother, because me and him are super close. He and my husband are very close. I cannot imagine a situation at all where my brother would feel like he was entitled to give some level of permission over my grandchildren. That is just weird. Same thing goes for me. As the aunt, I can't imagine that I would ever think it was even remotely appropriate for me to believe that I had the power or the ability to give some kind of permission over his children's children, my nieces and nephews. Why would I think I could do that? That's so weird. It's so cold. It's callous. Some might even say selfish. So everything that you need to know about this group of people who made millions of dollars, we know that Hidden True Crime made millions of dollars over covering the murders up. And get it right, Trisha, you creepy little woman. It was JJ, Tylee, Charles, and Tammy that were murdered. So try to get that right. Leave the kids alone. All you talk about is JJ and Tylee, JJ and Tylee, JJ and Tylee. They're not your children, creepy little lady. Lauren and John, those dead kids don't belong to you. They also never, ever belonged to Jerry. But you are the snake who says, oh, but I got the permission of the family. I'm sorry. You all deserve each other. You're all the same animal. Oh, what was it? You're all earthworms. Every last one of you. You're earthworms. Earthworms serve a purpose. Earthworms are very important to a pea patch. We want our gardens to be filled with earthworms because They aerate the soil, right? They eat dirt and they crap dirt. As long as the earthworms stay under, hidden in the dirt, then they have usefulness. But what happens to an earthworm that comes out of the dirt, Jerry? What happens to those earthworms, John Matthias, when they're no longer hidden beneath the soil? Yeah. Now then, you are gross. And those of you that would stand and say, they're not gross, they're such good people. We just love Trisha and Stacy and Lauren. We love them. Okay, you can. You're right. But you're like them. You're that same caliber of person. You don't have character, and where character should be with you guys, it's just a pit of selfishness. That's all. Everything in the world gets through your filter, not of character, but a filter that says, what can I get out of this? What can I gain from this? That is what's in you, rather than character and morality. You know what I mean? I will grift off of JJ and Tylee because I can. Not, I will grift off of them, should I? How long will too long be for someone like you, Trisha? How long will too long be? How many years do you have to demand your right to make money off of what is the most obscene murder? I don't even think anybody would argue. Chris McDonough, Gary Brocata, I don't think anyone would argue with that statement that what happened to Tylee was the absolute most egregious, horrific, it defies description. It's so demonic what happened. And if that happened to Tylee, and yet you don't seem to have any concern or care to develop a level of understanding for, number one, what these babies went through, and number two, what the people that loved them went through, and what they are now asking for to help them heal. They want peace, Trisha. These people that loved this little boy, that put him in bed at night, who made sure he had warm food in his belly, they were the first ones there when JJ'd wake up in the middle of the night with a fever. They were the ones that, gave him a big hug in the morning when he got out of bed and came walking into the living room sleepy. These were the people that loved this child, not Jerry. Jerry didn't do that. Jerry got nice and warm with Lauren on the camera that everybody could watch and see it. How many more do you need? Creepy, weird behavior, Trisha. It's weird. It's creepy. It's so creepy and disturbing. You are so creepy and disturbing. The amount of ownership that you got weirdos have for this little boy. There's something bad. John Matthias, where are you at? You got a brain? What do you think of it? In the quiet of your mind, when Lauren is not standing over you, when she's not wrapped up with Grayson's dog, pretending that that's her dog? I don't know, John. Are you watching? Is the phone call coming from inside your house, John Matthias? Just question. Oh, you guys are nasty. Golly, y'all are so nasty. So nasty. All right. This is Jay. Every day with Jay is not. Okay. The people that I believe to be nasty, my opinion, the vile, contemptuous people, the apparent psychopathic tendencies of Trisha Griffith, Lauren Matthias, John Matthias, and, I mean, sorry, but Jerry slithered up into the 24-hour end of the world, sleeping, slobbering shit show. Good job, Jerry. Way to go. Way to live your best life. All right, now then. Okay, so here is Every Day with Jay, who is funny. Okay. Let's see what we're getting from her from Every Day with Jay today. But please put Jay's link in the side chat, please.
Crispy? Well, we're gonna go find out. Is it? They're not live anymore. They're done. Oh, they ended 5 minutes ago. Did that really happen? They ended 5 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Let me go back down.
God don't like
another year has passed. It's the end of the world again.
Oh, God.
Now, last year, on July 22nd, we did the end of the world again.
Oh, no, this is yesterday. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, stupid bitch. Where is it? It's gone. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. Private ed. Gone.
Edit it out.
Dude, did someone screen record that? It's gone.
You had to edit it
It's gone.
Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No. She's not even real AI.
The woman looks demonic. Like, what happened to her? Right now, in this particular screenshot of the 24-hour slobbering shit show, Trisha Griffith started looking like someone possessed. Like, it's creepy. And then what happened? After she took on an appearance of Beelzebub, well, watch this. You know what, Trisha? God don't like ugly. My mama used to tell me that.
Fake AI.
Oh,
Sorry. My teeth.
Lord. My goodness. Her damn teeth are just rotten to the core, falling out of her head. Oh, no. You see, at first you think her denture slipped, right? Like sometimes that happens and it's funny when it happens. Nope, that wasn't a denture. That was one rotten to the core, filthy, disgusting, decayed tooth. That is so gross that it actually fell out of her head as she is doing her slobbering shit show of a live stream in the honor of JJ and Tylee. Gag. You're gross. Oh my God, Trisha. You are nasty. You are gross.
Teeth just fell out.
Her name's Mitzi. That's my
Look at her.
kitty's.
Look at her. She's holding it in her mouth. It's decay. How look at what this woman looks like right here. You know what, Trisha? Someone is sending you a message, you heifer. Gross. I'm so grossed
His
out.
name.
Oh, how cute.
Still holding it in her mouth.
What the heck, woman?
Sorry.
Look, I love so much that Jay is the one that put this up. Her laugh is just worth $1 million. You know what, Trisha? God don't like ugly. My mama was one of the best human beings I ever knew in my whole life. And I grew up with her saying, girl, don't you do that. God don't like ugly. He'll get you. He's always watching. Yeah, some of that good Louisiana people. Yeah? Yeah, Trisha didn't get that lesson over in Utah, the same place that, we get the likes of John, Matthias, and Lauren too, right? What's wrong with you guys over there? What is wrong with you people? What happened? Nobody had a memo? None of you had grandparents that said, behave yourself, act nice, be sweet, think about others? Every last one of you, the me, I matter. I'm the one that matters. I want to do it. I will do it. It's mine. Give it to me. Mine. Only problem is, your damn teeth are falling out of your head, you demonic entity.
My veneer just popped out of my mouth.
Veneer. Call it a veneer if you wish. That wasn't a veneer. That was an entire damn tooth. And you can see the black decay on it. Ugh. I just want you guys, because I'm here today in complete and total just disgust for this creature right here. I want you to take a moment and imagine the odor in this lady's mouth. You know what? That's what they say, right? About like places that are like demon possessed. It smells horrific. It's noxious. Who wants to bet that Trisha's breath is noxious? Who wants to bet it is a nightmare of an odor? So if she got veneers 2, 3, 4 years ago and they're already rotting and coming off the root of her teeth, I don't know. I'm not sure I believe. I mean, I don't know. I don't claim to know what her dental, what her dental habits are, but I would think if I was going to pay that much money for veneers, they damn well better not be falling out of my head after a couple of years, right? Watch this. Thank you, Jay, so much for this.
That ain't no veneer.
No, my veneer just came flying out. Out of my mouth.
That's good.
So
You
I'm
don't
like,
brush your damn
I gotta
teeth,
grab it
nasty.
before it falls apart. So
God.
anyway, thank you, everybody. It's time when my veneers start
God.
just walking out of my mouth like this. It's time. Yeah. It's time for me to go.
Yeah. You know what? Your behavior during the 24-hour sleeping, slobbering shit show, your behavior, you racked up a whole bunch of decaying teeth. The crap that you engaged in, the smug bullshit that you exposed your community to, there's a debt to be paid. You watch. This is just the beginning.
Time for me to go. But anyway, yeah, no, Stacy is.
This is karma.
Is fake AI, aren't you, Stacy?
Yep, I am.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Crazy.
Jay. Thank you, God.
She said, what? Are you guys lying? You guys are hosing us. Did her teeth really fall out like live? Because I'm going to pull that shit up right now. Are you kidding? Okay. Did she really lose her teeth on the live? She didn't, Chrissy? Well, we're going to go find out. Is it? They're not live anymore.
So
They're done.
funny.
Oh, they ended 5 minutes ago. Did that really happen?
It did.
They ended 5 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Let me go back down.
Welcome, everyone.
Beelzebub at
Another
work.
year has passed. It's the end of the world again.
Oh, God.
Now, last year, on July 22nd, when we did the end of the world again.
Oh, no, this is
the end-
yesterday. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, stupid bitch. Where is it? It's gone.
Yeah,
It's
I
gone, y'all.
guarantee
It's
you
gone.
it's been
Privated.
edited
Gone.
out.
Dude, did someone screen record that? It's gone.
I bet it's been edited out.
It's gone.
Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No, she's not even.
Look at her, guys. What's wrong with the way she looks? It's like, okay, so according to Lauren Matthias, Trisha had plastic surgery. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I just know that that's what Lauren said, okay? That she got her community to give her money for maybe a server or something. And then she didn't use the money for the servers. She actually got plastic surgery and dental work, right? So other people have said Beth B paid for it all. I just don't know. I wouldn't have any way that I would know. It's like, I don't have any idea. And I'm not going to dig to try to find out because I don't care enough about this weird lady. But what I do care about is how disgusting this was, her behavior, how hurtful what she did was, and the fact that she's so cold to hurting these other people. It is ominous, the darkness emanating from this woman. It is ominous. Like, this is the beginning of a horror movie, in my opinion. This is like one of those where you look up and there's like 25,000 flies crawling all over her window trying to get into the queen of darkness. But look at, it's like gone or is the appearance of the face surgery where she looked more normal, and you're getting a return of the woman that she was when she was in this log cabin out in, the wilds of Utah. It's weird how she changed so dramatically. So creepy. And then this happens. Let me say it again in the words of Mamaw. God don't like ugly, Trisha. And your little live stream is the epitome of ugly. Just not as ugly as your face.
Even real AI. She's fake AI. Sorry, my teeth just fell out.
Her name's Mitzi. That's my kitty's name.
Oh, how cute.
What the
I'm
heck,
so gross,
woman?
Sorry,
Oh,
my veneer just popped out of my
it
mouth.
wasn't a
Oh,
veneer.
I thought you
It was
said
a
it.
rotten
veneer.
tooth,
No,
you
no,
liar.
my veneer just came flying out. It just came flying out of my mouth.
Oh my
So I'm like,
God, I
I gotta grab
can't.
it before it falls apart. So
Oh, they fall
anyway,
apart,
thank you,
guys.
everybody. It's time.
It's so normal. It's okay. Veneers fall out. Oh, excuse me. Do you guys know how much veneers cost? Do you know how expensive they are? They don't just fall out, guys. They're a part of your tooth. They don't just fall out. You know how a veneer falls out? Because it decays behind it. And when the tooth structure rots enough, then it breaks off. But I ain't never seen someone with a veneer that just comes off while they're talking. Usually it's like when you're eating, right? Like when there's something in your mouth that you're using that tooth on, and that'll be enough to finally break it off. Her teeth, she must have zero oral hygiene. Like, she must not brush her teeth at all to get expensive veneers. And then only a few years later, they're just like popping off your tooth like it's glued on with eyelash glue. Gross, Trisha. Brush your teeth, you nasty heifer. Good God. Y'all got to watch Jay. This is great.
When my veneers start just walking out of my mouth like this. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Time for me to go. But anyway, yeah, no, Stacy is
this is karma.
So
fake
good.
AI, aren't you, Stacy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I am.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So
She said, what? Are you guys lying? So you guys are hosting us.
It was
Did her
real.
teeth really fall out like live? Because I'm going to
It
pull
was-
that shit up right now.
It was one tooth. One.
Are you kidding?
decayed,
Did she really lose her teeth on the live?
Noxious black.
She didn't, Crispy?
tooth.
Well, we're going to go find out. Is it? They're not live anymore.
Oh.
They're done.
Yeah.
Oh, they ended 5 minutes ago.
And then they
Did that really happen?
privated the stream so they could
They ended 5
edit
minutes.
it
Okay, hold on.
out.
Let me go back down.
You
welcome everyone.
dirty
Another year
Delita.
has passed. It's the end of the world again.
Oh, God.
Now, last year, on July 22nd, when we did the end of the world
You
Oh,
again,
no, this is yesterday. Sorry.
bitch.
Hold on. Oh, stupid bitch. Where is it? It's gone.
Yeah, gotta edit
It's gone
that
now.
out.
It's
Never
gone.
happened.
Privated. Gone.
Gotta
Dude, did someone
pretend.
screen record that?
It's
It's
not
gone.
rotten from the inside
It's
out.
gone.
Blankenship says, is
Look at
Stacy a
that
real
demonic
person?
heifer.
No, she's not even real AI. She's fake AI.
Look.
Sorry, my
Look
teeth
at
just
Jay.
fell out.
Jay's face.
Her name's
Um,
Mitzi. That's my kitty's name.
Oh, how cute.
What the heck, woman?
Sorry, my veneer just
I'm
popped out of
dead.
my mouth.
Oh, I thought
Veneer.
you just
That ain't no veneer.
No,
Yes,
my
I
veneer just
agree,
came
Jay.
flying out.
That was a
Just came
big
flying out
ass
of my mouth.
tooth.
So I'm like, I got to grab it before it falls apart. So anyway, thank you, everybody. It's time when my veneers start just
Oh, God.
walking out of my mouth like this. It's
Oh,
time.
God.
It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Time for me to go. But anyway, yeah, no, Stacy is
This is karma.
Yes.
fake AI, aren't you, Stacy?
Yes.
Yep. I am.
Thank you,
Yeah,
God.
so it's crazy. So
She said, what?
All right, that's
Are
enough
you-
of that. Thank you, Jay. That's amazing. What do you guys think? So that's why Lauren had Lily there on her lap during Jerry's time on Websleuths, gross manipulation tactics. Who wrote that? Let me see. Blue Marge, I'm sorry, it's very fresh. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Carolina. I agree 100%. There was a couch interview with Jerry and Lauren. Oh dear, Darley gives me icky feels. He was definitely only Websleuths because of Lauren. Question, Alcy. What was your opinion about that interview when Jerry is sitting on the sofa with Lauren? Were you uncomfortable? I will tell you my experience, and then I'm going to look to see what you said, what your response is. I watched that and I said, these people are way too intimate. Like they're way too comfortable with each other's physical touch to be friends. You know what I mean? And you know, I didn't say anything about it at the time because I said, well, maybe I'm just being weird, and I'm willing to own that. But since they decided to be so cruel and callous, I thought, why not give my opinion? I mean, I just watched the interview and thought, you guys, I feel really uncomfortable. And I think your behavior and the setting that you've put yourself in is incredibly unprofessional. No, I'm not going to sit next to some man I've just met and cozy up on a sofa with him and then go live to 10,000 people. Hell no, absolutely. What about just basic respect toward my husband? Right? It's just it was too intimate. It was too cozy and too, ooh, John, the call is coming from inside the house, buddy. Call is coming from inside the house. I did say something at the time, but we were trying to be classy in public. Oh, sis. how, when you are confronted with such egregious behavior, it's really hard to keep things above board. I'm with you. Look, y'all want to know something? If I've been covering a case and I've been like really, putting out a lot of content, and then I go quiet for a while, I'm not putting things up. You want to know why? Just like Sis said, I'm trying to be classy. I'm understanding myself that I'm indignant. And if I go live, that indignant rage is righteous indignation is going to spill out, right? I did that when Barry Morphew was released from jail, when the judge threw out all this evidence against him and they didn't have any choice but to drop the charges. I went live for a brief moment to say, I saw this. I know it's happening. I'm horrified, and I don't want to be on I don't want to be on camera right now because I'm pretty incensed by it. Right? The idea that in a domestic violence case with so much evidence, it's like Suzanne was being treated like she didn't matter anymore because she was gone. And I was incensed for every woman who's ever been in a domestic violence situation, right? So I get what you're saying, sis. I get the whole thing was, it was filthy. And the only analogy that I could come up with, the only thing that just kept coming to my mind were earthworms. That there are people who perhaps are able to do some kind of good, right? But at the end of the day, their egregious behavior is so egregious that when it comes to light, people are horrified. So John Matthias has said, oh, hidden, my favorite word, hidden. John, why is your favorite word hidden, buddy? Look, I'm not a psychoanalyst kind of person, right? I think Freud was at the height of his insanity, drug induced probably, when a lot of things came out. I'm not going to do that whole psychodynamic babble. Not going to do that. But you coming out and saying hidden is my favorite word, and then people start looking for evidence of what you claim you do. You claim you're a forensic psychologist who's doing thousands of court-ordered evaluations, that you're a certified expert in some court. No one could find anything. And the couple of cases that were found, you broke the APA ethics code regarding testing and integrity. Oh my God, you took that and used it when you ran out of toilet paper one day. So who exactly are you? Like, what kind of work have you actually been doing? My favorite word is hidden. Why? Because the truth has to be hidden? You don't want the truth to come out, John? Or is it Lauren's truth that you don't want to come out? You're the one who's happy to sit in bliss while your wife is pretending she's running around the 3 or 4 state area pretending to be a member of the Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow cult. Hidden. I'm hidden. It's weird. Sorry, just is. I will tell you what. I wouldn't even want to waste my breath, because anybody, any brother or sister who would look at what has unfolded with Websleuths and this constant grifting off of JJ and Tylee. Not Charles. We're not going to grift off Charles' death. We're not going to grift off Tammy's death. We're just going to go the most disgusting route imaginable and pick on the two kids. That's because, kids pull at our heartstrings, right? Hey, Websleuths members, you're being manipulated by the demonic entity, Trisha Griffith, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't even know who this Aspen Connor dude is. Like, who even are you, Aspen? I mean, what I've seen is a little scary. It's a little odd. I don't understand it. It's not my place to understand it. It's not my place. It isn't. But when Trisha Griffith and Lauren, when they do this 24-hour live stream and it's being advertised as an homage to JJ and Tylee, and the direct family is saying, please don't do this, and you've got some weird uncle who jumps into fray and says, I'm family, I can give permission, let me do it, I can do it. Give it to Jerry. He can do anything. Just because you can do it, Jerry, doesn't mean you should do it. You know what I mean? You're gross. I'm sorry. I apologize to Kresha and her family. I'm sorry. You're filthy. You're a gross person. You don't have any honor for your own siblings. You're that nasty move. And why? What was your dog in the fight? Why was it so important to you, Jerry, that you go on that creepy live with that creepy little woman just so that you could make a point? What? Why? Why'd you do it? Why did you empower Trisha? Oh, Lauren? Oh, yeah. I saw how friendly you and Lauren are. I saw how friendly you guys were. John Matthias, the call is coming from inside your house. Hey, Paige. Hey, glad you are off on BJ and moved on to someone more matterful and significant to attempt to understand the psychology of a more serious subject. I'm glad you're glad. How's that? Thank you, Lisa Hogan. You're a sweetheart. Thank you for all you do. Love from Ontario, Canada. All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. Strawberry Wine, my favorite song. I don't know, though. I got to tell you this, Strawberry Wine. I'm digging Ella Langley. You know what I mean? Like all of her songs. But Strawberry Wine still, I don't know which one is my favorite. I don't know if Strawberry Wine is still my favorite song, or if You Look Like You Love Me. I don't know which one, but Strawberry Wine is a very solid number 2 if I decide that Ella is top. But I haven't made that decision yet, but love Strawberry Wine. Aspen used to be co-host with It's a Crying Shame channel regarding Delphi. I know that channel because didn't Gonzo, I think Gonzo used to watch, I think he used to go on that channel. And the lady kind of had red hair. Is that right? Is that right? Huh. Well, I don't remember Aspen. I know this, okay? Sunny, that's, yes. Gonzo was friends with her and used to go live on that. Yep, I remember that. Yeah. Remember the movie Death Becomes Her with Meryl? That is Trisha losing her tooth. I love you, cat lady. Yes, perfect. So if we don't like the earthworm analogy, Death Becomes Her works perfect. Thank you, cat lady. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. Damn these people. Oh God, you know what, Trisha, Stacy, Lauren, John, every time I think, okay, this is it, they're at their low. Like, this is the worst thing they could do, or not could do, but would do. This is the worst thing they would do. What you guys did to Christina Mack last year at CrimeCon, egregious. Dirty pool. Then you did it again this year. And I thought, filthy. This is a disgusting group of human beings here. Nasty, dirt. They stink to the core, in my opinion. These are people, in no way would I ever consider spending time with them, just because they're so sus. The decisions they make are just so against society, against humanity. If someone came to, let me put it another way. If somebody came to me, even if it was one of my friends, if someone came to me and said, hey, we would like to talk about the death of your brother's mother-in-law, some extended family, right? We would like to talk about it. Your brother doesn't want us to talk about it. Your brother has been clear they don't want you to talk about it. We just need some family member to give us the okay, so that our subscribers, the crazy chatters, we just need someone to give us the okay so our insane subscribers don't get mad at us. I would say, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? The only person that can give approval for this is my brother's wife. Not my brother, not me. And the fact that you would try to do a runaround on her and her family so you could cover this story tells me you're a disgusting human being. It tells me you're a shallow, creepy, selfish sack of, that's what it tells me. Jerry, you actually did it. Yuck. Why? What was the payoff, buddy? You wanted to get back on that sofa, weren't you? Oh, Lauren. You wanted to cozy back up, weren't you? That's a little something on the side, wasn't it? That kind of thing probably doesn't happen very often to a man your age or your level of character. All right. Whew. Snark is running deep today. Anarchy. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so much. 2 jewels, silver star. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you. Melinda, you are a sweetheart. Thank you. You know what, Melinda, 600 jewels. Thank you. God help the world. If there were 600 copies of me, we'd all be in big trouble. I have enough just trying to keep things on the straight and narrow with little old me. But the mic drop that she is referring to was the analogy of the earthworm. And Trisha and Jerry and Stacy massing in the black dirt, fertilizing it and staying hidden because, Lauren and John are there too. And they like stuff to be hidden because when it enters the top of the dirt, when the earthworm emerges, it dies. So you got to stay hidden, John, because when the truth comes out, when it rears its ugly, nasty little dirt-eating head, the truth zaps it, doesn't it? So thank you so much. I appreciate you, Melinda. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Lisa Hogan, thank you. Thank you for all you do. Love from Ontario, Canada. Thank you. You're a sweetheart, eh? All right. Enough of my foolishness. That's all I can say in Canadian. All right. You know what y'all have in Canada that I love? I love the black squirrels. They're beautiful. Websleuths chose them. Both fit right in with Chad and Lori. Thank you so much. You are so right. All right. Thank you, criminal sociology. Thank you to Jules. Okay. So, you guys, yes, today was a stream that was ridden with sarcasm and snark. I have held my tongue for a few days because I was literally like sick to my stomach when I saw Jerry on the live stream. Literally, Jerry, your decision to do that was so antisocial, in my opinion, for me, for my personal ethics and morality. It was something that was so difficult to make sense of that I literally felt nausea. Like when I saw it, I was like, what is happening here? Like, what is this? It's just awful. Really, really. For me personally, I'm not saying that anybody else has to feel the same aversion that I felt, but this entire fiasco, you have to ask yourself, what does this reveal about Trisha and Stacy and Lauren and John and even Jerry? What does it reveal? If their favorite word is hidden, what does this whole thing relate this year from the start of the family, the people that cared for JJ, like in real life, right? If those people have said, please stop, please don't try to make more money off of them. You've made so much money off of JJ and Tylee. There's so much that's been made. Just can't you leave them alone? Leave us in peace. We don't want this anymore. Please stop. And what does Trisha do? Does she show integrity? Does she spend her 24-hour live stream talking about new crime victims, new cases that are going on? No. JJ and Tylee. She's bound and determined. This is those two kids belong to her. Lauren and John made $2.2 million off of the trials, off of the coverage of the murders of these two kids. Very little mention of Charles and Tammy. Million people. Million. Nightly. Night after night after night after night. What does this reveal about these four people, that they refuse to listen to the people that took care of JJ, the people that JJ actually loved and spent time with? And Trisha said, no, I just need any family member to give me approval so that I can pretend to look like I'm a normal woman. And you came up with Jerry? You convinced yourself that a great uncle who cozies up to Lauren on a sofa in one of the most bizarre live streams I have ever seen, you think that equates to the family said it's okay? You are so gross, Trisha. I'm sorry, but this is the worst I've seen on YouTube. You too, Stacy, because you sit there and you build her ass up. So it's so nasty. It's so nasty. Blue Marge, what did Blue Marge say? Money outweighs morals, apparently. Okay, Larry and Crusha helped raise Sweet JJ. Their wishes should carry the most weight. Absolutely agree. 100%. Well, there's nothing else you can say. I've been very forthright about my opinion. I've given the analogy that, in my opinion, best illustrates what these four people have done with the memory of JJ and Tylee. The fact that Trisha convinces herself that it's okay to take hundreds of thousands of dollars from Helen to pay off her legal bills because she is so irresponsible. I would like to ask these mad chatters, the people that go to Websleuths, I would really like for one of them to have a respectful conversation together. I'm talking about me being respectful to you. What is it about Trisha that you think is so admirable? Like, what exactly has she done that you watch all this and you think, oh, she's such a good person. This is such a fine human being. How much more do you say? Same thing goes with Lauren and John. Although, to be fair, hidden is John's favorite word. And I do think they've done a really good job of like managing who they are on camera. I think they've been able to do that. So I understand a little more with John and Lauren that people still have trust in them. But why in the world would anybody have any kind of trust in Trisha Griffith at this point after everything that's happened? Why would you? Like, what are you basing that on? It's very strange. Dreadful Penny, how are you doing? She says she is, and they believe her. It's that simple. Zero critical thinking skills. It is how do you know about Helen? Was it Mr. H, Beth B? Now we've got Jerry on the scene giving permission for the sleep and slobber and shit show of a live stream. What is it about Trisha Griffith that you feel like is admirable? I really want someone to educate me. I want someone to explain it to me. Because at this point, when I saw Jerry, I knew you were going to do the stream. Like that, I didn't have any illusions that you were going to choose to do the right thing. You are the cretin who is suing the estate of Beth B to say that you are a creditor, that Beth B died owing you money. Oh, Trisha Griffith, you're so slimy and slithery and creepy like a nasty ass earthworm. Why don't you crawl up into the sun? Why don't you crawl up into the sunshine where all the rest of us live? See? My opinion of Trisha Griffith is can't go any lower. It literally cannot go any lower. It's the worst. What I saw of her behavior, the most egregious and disgusting thing that I've seen on YouTube. It's true. And maybe even like in my whole Like even in my real, well, maybe not in my real life, because one thing stands out. I've been around some pretty bad people, people that put their own children, beat them so desperately that they end up hospitalized, or hiding a woman in a hospital because they couldn't find the husband that tried to end her life. Like there's been some really bad things that I've seen. But what you did to Crusha and her family by bringing Jerry on and justifying your egregious behavior by saying you got the approval of family, you are one nasty, disgusting bitch. And personally, I didn't even have to make that opinion, because God did it for me at the end of the live stream, which is so good. Watch.
You guys lying? So you guys are hosting us. Did her teeth really fall out live? Because I'm going to pull that shit up right now. Are you kidding? Did she really lose her teeth on the live?
She did.
She didn't, Crispy?
One
we're going to go find out.
rotten tooth.
Is it? They're not live anymore.
Decay.
They're done.
This woman is
They
rotting
ended 5 minutes ago.
from the inside out.
Did that really happen? They ended 5 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Let me go back down.
Welcome, everyone. Another year has passed. It's the end of the world again.
Oh, God.
Now, last year, on July 22nd, when we did the end of the world again.
Oh, no, this is yesterday. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, stupid bitch. Where is it? It's gone. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. Privated. Gone. Dude, did someone screen record that? It's gone. It's gone.
Blankenship says, is Stacy a real
Look at the
person?
demonic heifer.
No. She's not even real AI.
Look at her
She's
mouth.
fake AI.
Look.
Sorry. My teeth just fell out.
Her name's Mitzi. That's my kitty's name.
Oh, how
You are so
cute.
gross. God.
What the
Oh.
heck, woman?
God.
Sorry, my veneer just popped out of my
Oh, it
mouth.
wasn't a veneer. That wasn't a veneer. You can see the whole damn tooth. You weren't even eating an apple either, you heifer. You just standing there talking, and the decay is so complete, a damn thing just fell. God. Imagine the fumes emanating from this woman's body. Oh, well, in the words of Mamaw, God don't like ugly. You know what I mean? He just doesn't.
Trisha the grifter strutting down round Bev B's yard. Brown loafer heels clicking like she owning it all. She found a lonely old woman. Trisha got a sparkle in her eye. Sweet tea and sympathy, then wave that phone goodbye.
She coos, oh honey, let me help you text your friends.
Next thing you know, that iPhone sliding in her purse and that phone is gone again.
Inheritance check.
Signed, sealed, delivered with a kiss. Trisha's laughing and dreaming about all the way to the bank. Trisha's got that sparkle in her smile, that devil in her stride.
Stealing purses, phones, and bank accounts.
Bonita Stacy's Clyde.
Trisha the grifter, queen of the con.
Grifting lonely ladies from dusk till dawn.
Phones and fortune, she takes them with glee. Funding her fabulous, ridiculous spree. Gold brooch pin right there on her chest.
Flashing brighter than the lie she tells best.
Trisha the grifter.
Ooh, what a thief living large on somebody else's money.
New fur coat dripping diamonds on her wrist. Attacking John Ramsey, he is at the top of her list. John Bonet, who she tweets with a sneer while sipping champagne that cost a whole year. She's got a brand new wardrobe, looking oh so fine, but did she steal those fancy threads from Beth B's closet line?
Closet raid at midnight.
Hangers flying high,
In best dress,
waving that brooch to the sky. She's got that sparkle in her smile,
that devil in her stride.
stealing closets, cash and clout. Watch her take the ride. Trisha the grifter, queen of the con.
Grifting lonely ladies from dusk till dawn.
Bones and fortune, she takes them with glee.
Funding her fabulous, ridiculous spree.
Gold brooch pin right there on her chest.
Flashing brighter than the lie she tells best.
Trisha the grifter,
Ooh, what a thief, living large on somebody else's greed.
oh Trisha, Trisha, what's a girl to do?
When the well runs dry and the marks are few,
She just bats those lashes, spins another tale. Bless your heart.
Get her tooth
my
out, darling.
then she's gone without fail. Trisha the grifter, swinging through the night.
Stealing phones and purses from the dead under soft moonlight.
From lonely old ladies to Ramsey rents online.
She's funding chaos with somebody else's dime.
That big gold brooch catching every light on clothes that might belong to Beth B. Ain't that right?
Trisha the grifter, sassiest grifter in town.
Bow down, honey.
She's wearing the crown. Ah, Trisha. Trisha the grifter.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That
Trisha the grifter.
swing it, girl.
Trisha the grifter.
Swing it, girl.
Trisha.